Alright, what's up guys in YouTube land? Right now I'm doing a comparison of both of these phones. You got the Studio Blu phone in white, 6.0 4G with LTE. On my right side you got the Studio Blu 6.0 4G with no LTE. Now guys, I'm going to show you the difference between both of these phones. This is how you know you got the LTE or the 4G. I'm going to remove both of these covers from the back of these phones. Now as you know, the LTE phone in white, you can't move the battery out from the back. The phone on my right side, 4G, you cannot remove the battery out. This is when you, I'm telling you guys, this is how you know when you don't have the LTE. The LTE, you can remove the battery out from the back, guys. The 4G, you cannot remove the battery. The battery is built in. Now I'm gonna close both these phones back up. I'm gonna show you guys again the difference between these two phones. Now as you know, the Studio Blu 6.0 4G LTE got a 13 pixel camera in the rear with single flash. On my right side, the Studio Blu 6.0 4G got an 8 pixel camera with dual flash. Again, that's how you know when you have the Studio LTE or the 4G. Now as you know, the Studio LTE in the back right here, it said 4G LTE. Now both of these phones are running on a got different processor. Both of these phones got different processor. Now I'm gonna turn these phones around in the front. Okay, now the Studio Blu phone in white got a 410 quad Dragon Snap processor. Again, the Studio Blu phone in white got a 410 Dragon Quad Snap processor. Again, 410 Dragon Snap Quad processor. And the phone on my right, the Studio Blu, only got a quad processor. Only got a quad processor. Like, that's all it got, a quad processor. Now again guys, I'm gonna tell you, that's how you know you got the LTE phone. Now the Studio Blu phone 6.0 4G LTE got a 5 pixel camera in the front, while the Studio 6.0 4G with no LTE got a 1 pixel camera in the front. Now as you know guys, the Studio Blu phone LTE got a 410 Dragon Quad Snap processor, 16 gigs of internal memory, 1 gig of RAM, 2 gigs of RAM, while the phone on my left side, the Studio Blu 6.0, only got 8 gigs internal memory, 1 gig of RAM, and that's it. Now I'm tired of these people. I'm gonna cut both of these phones on right now. I'm tired of people saying that, oh, the Blu phone is garbage, you know, terrible and this and that, all that stuff. But I'll tell you right now, guys. Now the difference between both of these phones here. Now I can see why people got it confused, because both of these phones look similar. You know, I mean, if you're a person first time getting a Blu phone, I mean, it is kind of similar. So it's very hard to tell. It's very hard to tell from the Studio Blu 4G LTE and the Studio Blu 6.0 4G with no LTE. You know, that's what it is. It is what it is. But it's not hard to tell to me. Because you know why it's not hard to tell to me? Because I look at the performance of the phone. And the Studio Blu phone, LTE, outperformed the Studio Blu phone with no LTE. Now I'm conducting a benchmark test of each of these phones. As you know, I actually started a benchmark test before I start the video, but all that's irrelevant now, because right now I'm going to show which phone is the fastest. Now my main phone I'm using right now is the Studio Blu phone 6.0 4G LTE in white. This is my main phone. Now I got both of these phones for about a month. Okay. Now you really when people say the phone is cheaper than garbage, you really get what your money paid for. Okay. Now when I first got the Blu phone, I got the Studio Blu phone 6.0 4G with no LTE. I paid roughly $150 for it. The phone right here on my right side. My bag. The phone I got here on my right side. The Studio in black. The Studio Blu phone 6.0 4G with no LTE. I paid $150 for it. On my left side, the Studio Blu phone 6.0 4G LTE. I paid roughly $200 for, and this became my main phone because I'm kind of jealous this battery life guy. I'm kind of jealous, really jealous of the battery life guy, because I work a 16-hour shift. Now when I first got the Studio Blu LTE, right, I took it to work with me because I thought it would be like the same as the Studio Blu phone 60 with the 4G. You know, which only got like 7-hour life span with the battery over here before it turned dead. But actually, the Studio Blu phone 6.0 4G LTE outperformed the Studio Blu 6.0 4G with no LTE, because I work a 16-hour shift, guy, and when I took this Studio Blu LTE to work, after I finished working, I still got enough battery life left to make my phone call, to make my text, to play my videos, everything. This phone right here is popping. The Studio Blu phone 4G LTE. Right here, this phone is popping right here. The Studio Blu phone 6.0 4G LTE. It's popping, outperforming. Matter of fact, guys, it actually outperformed my iPhone. I got a right here. I got a iPhone 5C, and as you know, it's going dead, and it outdid it. I mean, the Studio Blu phone 4G, Studio Blu phone 6.0 4G LTE. 4G LTE outdid my iPhone 5C. I got here. Outdid this. As you know, right now the LTE is almost done, and you got the 4G in black in the rear catching up. Now both of these phones I do like a lot, but I'll tell you right now, guys, the Studio, I'm gonna warn you, the Studio Blu phone 6.0 4G LTE do not have Lollipop. It do not have Lollipop update. It only come with KitKat. Now the Studio Blu phone in black 6.0 4G with no LTE is update to Lollipop. Lollipop for this. Lollipop for the 4G. I don't know why there's no Lollipop for the LTE. It's a powerful phone. It got a 410 Dragon Snap processor. I don't understand though, but that's the way Blu run their company. And as you know, the benchmark is finished. And the Studio Blu phone in white 6.0 4G LTE finished at $20,769. And coming in from the rear in black, Studio Blu 6.0 4G with no LTE, finished at $18,471. Okay, till we meet again, guys. Later. See ya.